So, FPE. Three simple letters that mean a lot to every single 21 Pilots fan out there. And also, depending on what 21 Pilots fan you ask, you're going to get a different answer on what FPE means. So, let's talk about every possible definition. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? Currently is 6:35 in the morning. Yes, I am tired, but more importantly, this is FPE. FPE is currently living in its third era of 21 Pilots. It made its first appearance in the Blurryface album, and I tried looking back at Vessel, self-titled, even regional best and no fun intended, seeing if any symbol of FPE appears in any of those albums, and it does not. So his first official appearance is on Blurryface and stretched across Trench, as well as now Scaled and Icy. So I guess we should start from the very beginning, a very good place to start. FPE once again makes its first appearance on the Blurryface album, specifically in the song Fairly Local. Yo, this song will never be on the radio, even if my clique were to pick at the people who vote. It's the few, the proud, the emotional. Yo, you, bulletproof, in black like a funeral. The world around us is burning, we're so cold. It's the few, the proud, and the emotional. FPE during the Blurryface era stands for the few, the proud, and the emotional, which is a cute calling card, and I really like it, talking about the fan base, because we are the few, we are the proud, we are the emotional, we are the really emotional at times. After all, they're 21 Pilots, and so are we. And the FPE term started to appear on more merchandise, and it started to appear as FPE with a line dragged all the way through it, as the images I'm putting up on the screen shows. And people proudly wear this FPE merch, as well as even getting tattoos of it. That's kind of really it when it comes to the Blurryface album in regards of FPE. It's a calling card for the fans. It's another name to call the fans that other than the clique. The fans of 21 Pilots are the few, the proud, and the emotional. So, where does it go from here? As we move into the Trench era, we also move into the Dima era. We move into the album with the story, and FPE gets put right in the story because we get the failed perimeter escape, and we get the FPE badge. So, failed perimeter escape. When someone tries to escape Dima, for example, Tyler in Jumpsuit, Tyler and Nico in the Niners, and even in Levitate, he tries to escape and he gets pulled back in. They get tried. He gets charged with FPE. He has to wear the FPE badge, and he also gets a yellow rose as a commemoration of trying to escape. Those who see corruption inside the lives of Dima feel a responsibility to get out, and many attempts should be honored. Many are punished with the failed perimeter escape badge, but wear it proudly. It is their symbol of the Bandito underground. The few, the proud, and the emotional. That is right. The few, the proud, and the emotional extends into the Bandito era as well. Because not only is few, the proud, and the emotional describing the 21 Pilots fans, not only is it describing Tyler and Josh, it's now describing the Banditos, which is another name for the 21 Pilots fan base at this point. We shall call our label of delinquents by a new name. This is who we are. And let us never be ashamed by the penalty placed upon us by the false authorities. Few, proud, and emotional. Before we get into the current era of Scaled and Icy, FPE does pop up one more time during the Trench era, and is my favorite definition of FPE. Fine pool equipment. yes, legit, fine pool equipment. And that just comes from Ned's Bayou, which was a pop-up shop, and they on their ad said Ned's Bayou pop-up shop, fine pool equipment, which is my favorite definition of FPE. But now we get into the current era, the Scaled and Icy era. Now, I'm recording this way back on April 11th, so this is before the live stream concerts. This is before the album actually gets released. So by the time May 21st rolls around, we could be getting a new definition of FPE. However, this is what we got so far. If there is another definition after May 21st, I'll make sure to put it down in the description as well as the comments section below. Maybe make another video on it. But
FPE in the Scale Nice era also stands for Featured Performance Events, which is on all of the posters advertising the live stream concerts, advertising the album coming out on May 21st. This is one of the things that a lot of people pointed out when those posters first got released, as well as the obvious stuff such as Josh is on the right on everything, the colors, the dragons, the little Good Day Dima things, the description box at the very below saying these are not thoughts of 21 Pilots, these are the thoughts of Dima and Good Day Dima. And also interesting tidbit with the FPE also, if you look around the little FPE logo, there are also 9 dots going back all the way to Blurry Face, with the 9 dots on the album cover representing the 9 bishops of Dima, which everything's connected. And like I said, by the time we get to May 21st, or even after May 21st, it's quite possible we will get a yet another definition of FPE. So, brief summary of what we got. We got Few, the Proud, and the Emotional. Failed Perimeter Escape. Featured Performance Events. And Fine Pool Equipment. But the one definition that stretches across every single era of 21 Pilots is the Few, the Proud, and the Emotional, which is the overall definition of FPE. Anyway guys, that is basically the whole entire video. Sorry I had to like jump into my car. I have a crazy week this week, and right now on Sunday it's a bit crazier than usual, and I do a thing on Sunday mornings where I do some live sound stuff. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what your favorite definition of FPE down is. Let me know what your favorite definition of FPE is down in the comment section below. And do you think that we'll be getting yet another definition of FPE in this current age? Where is the Few, the Proud, and the Emotional going to come in all of this in the Scale Nicey world? Anyway guys, that is it for the video right now. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.